At this time, I'd like to call the village board meeting in order. Let the record reflect. It is Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021 at 7:01 p.m. The meeting is being conducted pursuant to Governor Pritzker's Disaster Proclamation, Public Act 101-0640, which amends requirements of the Open Meetings Act due to COVID-19 pandemic. Although remote attendance is an option for the board members are all present, thus we do not need to confirm the audio. All the materials for the meeting are available on the village's website. We recommend the members and the public follow the agenda as posted. After members have spoken, I will afford public comment as follows. Once I, the chair, have a list of all public commenters, I will call on each person present at the meeting and afford them 3 minutes for their comment. Further time, up to an additional 3 minutes, may be granted by a motion of the village board. The public was also provided the opportunity to submit a request until noon today by email to clerk's office at tinleypark.org or by placing the written request in the drop box at the village hall to participate publicly via a live telephone call at the relevant portion of the public meeting. Written comments will not be read aloud. Finally, each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by roll call vote. At this time, let us now begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Trustee Brady.
Present.
Trustee Brennan.
Present.
Trustee Galante.
Here.
Trustee Mahoney.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
Trustee Sullivan.
Here.
President Glatz.
Present. Thank you, everybody. So for item number 1, approval of the agenda, I would like to ask for a motion to remove item number 21, consider truth in taxation determination for tax year 2021 levy from the agenda.
I'll make that motion. I'll second it.
Thank you. Hannah Littman, could you please explain why we're doing this?
Yeah, thanks, Mayor Glatz. The truth in taxation certification is a form that is typically just provided with the levy when it's filed. It was put on the agenda sort of as an extra layer of precaution as we move to approve the upcoming tax levy. It doesn't actually require the clerk's attestation, so that's why we've asked for it to be removed tonight. It was more so just sort of an informational item.
Very good.
Thanks, Hannah.
Roll call to remove item 21. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. For item 1, can I have a motion to consider approval of tonight's agenda?
So moved. Second.
Thank you, Bill and Bill.
Motion for approval of agenda. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everybody. Item number 2, I'd like to ask for a motion to please consider approval of the minutes of the regular village board meeting held on October 19th, 2021.
Before you get that motion, may I have the floor?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to say that during the last meeting, there was one motion I wasn't able to entirely hear due to a disruption next to me. I was able to read along, so I'm comfortable voting on this item, but I will simply request that this board refrain from being a distraction during the meeting, and please respect each other and the rules of these meetings going forward.
Thank you, Mike. And I'll just reiterate, everyone, please keep order and decorum on here so all the members can hear and participate. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
So do we have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you.
Second it.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Bill. Anyone from the public here to comment?
Roll call for item number 2. Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Mike. Item number 3, receive presentation of the Tinley Park Business Spotlight. President Glatz and Clerk Therian. Clerk Therian, would you like to go first?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. We are pleased to have Avocado Theory with us this evening. Avocado Theory is located at 17302 South Oak Park Avenue. They opened last week, and they provide healthier ways to enjoy avocado and live a happier life. Inspired by the success he had selling guacamole at the downtown Tinley Farmers Market in 2019, owner Krunal Patel decided to open the world's first restaurant that serves unlimited ways to enjoy avocado. Please join me in welcoming Krunal Patel from Avocado Theory.
Thanks, everyone. First of all, thank you for Sue and Kim and Dan Reader. And I was fairly new in this whole field of construction, very new. We went through 2 years to get this complete, over 2 years. But I like to share the really good story why I choose Tinley Park. I think so. 2019, I started selling guacamole at farmers market, and I was doing 4 or 5 farmers market. We were doing Naperville, Plainfield, Downers Grove, Orland Park, and the Tinley Park. So part of reason the Tinley Park was one of our base market, and what really struck me the most is the community was so friendly, and like everyone seems so engaging, so friendly. You can see the energy is just different. Like your slogan says, life amplify, and I love that slogan. So we were doing one of the base market in Tinley Park. So when things got better, I told my broker, let's look the place in Tinley Park. I think it's a really good town, and that's what we're doing based in our market. So that's how I chose Tinley Park, so it's been such a great experience. Even like right now, it's this Thursday gonna be 2 weeks, and engagement I have and relationship I have with the customer is just that's really, to me, is that's really excite me, like adding some healthy option and making people good about food, especially right now because of COVID. A lot of customers looking for more healthier and more option than ever before. So I think I'm pretty excited, and my vision to Avocado Theory is to make a brand like Starbucks. Like right now we talk about when we go Seattle, Washington, and look the Starbucks, say, hey, this is where the first Starbucks started. And that's the same vision I have with Avocado Theory. And the amount of work we have been put is just immense. We worked 3 years on this project. It wasn't like just mom and pop restaurant just open. No, we really did every single thing like a big corporate does. And so far, within 1 week, we have everything processed in place, and we're doing really good every day. As word getting out, our sales getting every day better and better. But yeah, so far, I cannot thank enough for all the support. I had no idea. When I say no idea about construction, I didn't even know what city does in day-to-day basis. Like I had no idea. Like you can call me, I was like a small baby in the construction world, and now I guess I'm a pro now. But yeah, thanks for everything. And my ultimate goal is to get the Tinley Park in the map in the United States, where people come like as a destination location. Like, man, this is a first Avocado Theory built right here, and that's where the history starts. So, but yeah, that's all I have, guys. If you have any question, you can ask.
Thank you very much.
That's awesome.
No, it's great to meet the man who did all that work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got a beautiful building there.
yeah, we
That's-
put
you did a
some
great
thoughts.
job.
Yeah,
I see a lot of positive feedback too about your restaurant. So every review that I've read so far, everyone is just raving about it. So a
Yeah.
friend of mine just gave me a gift card this weekend there too. So
yeah, we have one lady who called from Miami to tell me that, hey, can you mail the gift card to her friend live in Tinley Park or somewhere around. So we did 2 catering already in the first week, and I think some of you may know, on 88th Avenue, our kitchen is there. We planning to call Avocado Theory Express. hopefully in 1 month, 2 month tops, and we're gonna make it like a grab and go place. We're also working on building the subscription model for guacamole chips. We're working on also like a 24-hour delivery. I have a logistic experience. I have a contract with Amazon, so my company deliver packages for Amazon. So I have a pretty good experience with that. So we're working on something different. That's for sure. Every single thing we're gonna do is gonna be different. That's just excite me, and
Go.
I think that's, I guess that's, I don't know how it
Good luck
works.
to you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, crew. Next is extreme fire protection at 8052 West 186th Street. They're a full-service fire protection company that offers design, installation, testing, and maintenance services for all types of fire sprinkler systems, all while providing its customers with exceptional customer satisfaction at fair market prices. James, are you here? No, they are not. Okay, well, we'll contact them and then see if we could add them then next time. Thanks, Donna. Next, we have item number 4. I'd like to ask the board for a motion to consider the following commission appointment for fiscal year 2022.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Bill. And that would be for Kurt Truxell. Kimberly, do you just want to touch on that for very briefly?
Sure, thank you. Kurt actually reached out to us a year or so ago and expressed interest in participating in the community, and at that time, we had a vacancy on the Zoning Board of Appeals, of which he was appointed. And then unfortunately, COVID happened, and we wound up making some adjustments with that commission, combining it with Plan Commission. We have some recent vacancies, and Kurt was a very eager participant on ZBA, and I reached out to him seeing if he would like to continue on with the Plan Commission. He took that consideration very seriously. We had a lot of conversations because he really understands the importance of the role and wanted to make sure he could fulfill it, and he feels confident that he's able to commit to that commission. And I'm excited that he's willing to take that commitment and come on to the Plan Commission.
Thank you, Kimberly, for your work on that. Any other questions?
Roll call.
Anyone from the public care to comment?
Roll call for item number 4, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have item number 5. I'd like to ask for a motion to consider approval of the following consent agenda items.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Bill. Consent agenda items have been publicly posted and available for review according to the Illinois Open Meetings Act. Would anyone from the board like to remove any of these items from the consent agenda? Anyone from the public care to comment?
Roll call for item number 5, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 6, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting ordinance 2021-0-074, establishing a special service area, our number 4.
We have a second?
I'll second it.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Mike.
A public hearing was held on the proposed special service area number 4 on July 20th, 2021. The purpose of this special service area will be to ensure that in the event improvements within the developed property located in the northeast corner of Walmer Road and Harlem Avenue and not maintained by the property owners, the village may levy a special tax to pay for the maintenance of those improvements. This ordinance is eligible for adoption tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions from the board? Any questions from the public?
Roll call for item number 6, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Next, we have a first reading for item number 7. Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider ordinance 2021-0-075, granting a map amendment for Lot 1 of Brookside Glen Villas subdivision located at 8001 191st Street to be rezoned from B3 to the R5 zoning district.
We have a motion, or a second, I mean?
I'll second it.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Mike.
The purpose of the rezoning will allow the construction of a portion of the property to be developed into a residential subdivision consisting of 98 duplex residential units. The remaining portion of the property will remain B3 for future commercial development. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on October 21st, 2021, and voted 6-0 to recommend approval of the map amendment in accordance with the listed plans and findings of facts in the staff report. And as the mayor has mentioned, this ordinance is eligible for first reading tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions from the board?
I'll just say thank you very much, Kimberly, for bringing this one forward. We started with the concept plan, got it in front of the community. We've had several meetings about this one. The community seems very largely in favor of it with some, minor things that they've brought up. So really appreciate that and glad to see it here for the first read tonight.
Thank you, Mike. And also just to thank Trustee Mueller and Kimberly and her staff for all their work on this as well.
Roll call for item number 7, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everybody. Item number 8, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider ordinance 2021-0-076, granting a special use for a substantial deviation and preliminary plan unit development plat for the Brookside Glen Villas subdivision.
I'll second it.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Mike.
The preliminary approvals allow for a residential development with 98 duplex residential units. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on October 21st, 2021, and voted 6-0 to recommend approval of the special use and preliminary plat in accordance with the listed plans and findings of fact in the staff report, with the condition that the plat approval is subject to village engineer and village attorney approvals. This ordinance is also eligible for first reading tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item number 8, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 9, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider Resolution 2021-R-097, approving and accepting a final plat of subdivision for the Brookside Glen Villas subdivision located at 8001 191st Street.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Mike.
The subdivision will allow for the rezoning of Lot 1 for the residential development and Lot 2 being a future commercial development. The Plan Commission reviewed the final plat on October 21st, 2021, and voted 6-0 to recommend approval with the condition that the approval is subject to the village engineer and village attorney approvals. This resolution is also eligible for first reading tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item number 9, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 10, Trustee Mahoney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move we consider adopting Resolution 2021-R-098, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and H&H Electric for the LED street lighting replacement project, which is Phase 5. Second. Thank you. Consider awarding a contract to H&H Electric in the amount of $368,999. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held prior to this meeting. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you.
Any questions from the board? Any questions from the public?
Roll call for item number 10, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Item number 11, trustee Sullivan.
Thank you. Consider adopting Resolution 2021-R-099, authorizing the utilization of the funding source for Rebuild Illinois Capital Plan Project, 80th Avenue Improvement Project.
Do we have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Thank you. The state of Illinois passed a capital plan to provide $45 billion of funding into infrastructure across Illinois. The Village of Tinley Park was awarded over $3.7 million in funding from this program and will receive it in 6 installments. The village has received 4 of the 6 installments and has dedicated a portion of these funds to the 80th Avenue Improvement Project. These funds are governed under the same statute and rules as motor fuel tax funds, and as such require the village to pass a resolution authorizing the village staff to utilize the funding source for the project. Public Works staff is working closely together with Robinson Engineering to see this project through completion and is ensuring that the funding is being appropriately utilized. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole held prior to this meeting, and this resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thanks, Colleen. Any questions from the board? Any questions from the public?
Roll call for item number 11, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
yes,
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Item number 12, trustee Mueller, we're back to first readings.
Yes, we are. I move we consider ordinance 2021-0-077, granting a map amendment for the property located at 17901 LaGrange Road to be rezoned from the B3 to the ORI zoning district.
Second it.
Go ahead, Mike.
Thank you, Bill. The rezoning allows the lot to be consolidated with the neighboring lot and a new Loyola Medicine Ambulatory Care Center to be constructed. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on October 21st, 2021, and voted 5-0 to recommend approval of the map amendment in accordance with the listed plans and findings of fact in the staff report. This ordinance is eligible for first reading tonight.
Thank you, sir. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item number 12, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
yes,
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 13, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider resolution 2021-R-100, approving and accepting a final plat of consolidation for the Loyola Medicine properties located at 17901 LaGrange Road.
Second.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks, Bill. The Plan Commission reviewed the final plat on October 21st, 2021, and voted 5-0 to recommend approval with the conditions listed in the staff report. This resolution is eligible for first reading tonight.
Thanks, Mike. Any questions from the board? Item 13?
Roll call for item 13, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
yes,
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 14, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider ordinance 2021-0-078, granting variations on the property at 17901 LaGrange Road, Loyola Medicine.
Second.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Mike. Or
Thank you,
Deb.
Bill. Loyola Medicine seeks variations from the Urban Design Overlay District, signage, parking, and exterior masonry requirements. The variations will permit Loyola Medicine to construct an approximately 72,000 square foot, 2-story medical clinic building on the southeast corner of 179th Street and LaGrange Road. The Plan Commission held a public hearing on October 21st, 2021, voted 5-0 to recommend approval of the 11 listed variations in accordance with the listed plans and findings of facts in the staff report. This ordinance is also eligible for first reading tonight.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item number 14, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
yes,
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everybody. Trustee Mueller, you are done. Item number 15, trustee Sullivan.
Consider adopting ordinance 2021-0-073, providing for the issuance of not to exceed $17,500,000 general obligation bonds of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois, for the purpose of financing certain capital improvements within said village and refunding certain of the village's outstanding bonds, providing for the levy of the district annuals tax sufficient to pay the principal of the interest of said bonds, authorizing and directing the execution of an escrow agreement in connection with the issue of said bonds and authorizing the sale of said bonds to the purchaser thereof.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Go ahead, Colleen.
A parameters ordinance provides the village board an ordinance to adopt authorizing the sale of bonds at a future date, as long as certain parameters are met. This includes maximum par amount, interest rate, maturity date, etc. The ordinance also designates certain elected and appointed officials to complete the sale on behalf of the village board if the terms of the ordinance are met. A parameters ordinance allows more flexibility in setting a sale date for the bonds. Staff recommends approval of the parameters ordinance for the 2021 bond issue for the purpose of expanding and replacing water, sewer, drainage, and other infrastructure in the village of Tinley Park. This item was discussed at the Committee of the Whole meeting held on October 19, 2021, and this ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Colleen. Any questions from the board? Anyone from the public care to comment?
Roll call for item 15, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Item 16, trustee Sullivan.
Consider ordinance 2021-0-080 levying taxes for corporate purposes for the Village of Tinley Park 2021 tax levy year.
We have a motion.
So moved.
Thank you.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you.
Thank
Go ahead, Colleen.
The property tax levy request for 2021 will be set at $28,424,927. This amount represents a 1% increase over the previous year's requested tax levy. Since the overall levy increase is less than 5% of this year's extended levy, publication of truth in taxation notice and public hearing are not required. The proposed levy was discussed with the village board at the October 19, 2021 meeting, where the feedback was provided to staff on the intended amount for the 2021 tax levy. The amount of the levy was reviewed and determined at the Committee of the Whole meeting held prior to this meeting, and this ordinance is eligible for first reading.
Thank you, Colleen. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item number 16, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Item number 17, trustee Sullivan.
Consider ordinance 2021-0-081 abating a portion of the 2021 tax levy requirements as provided for in the bond order dated August 16, 2011 in connection with the issuance of $5,940,000 general obligation refunding bonds series 2011 of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois.
We have a motion.
So moved.
We have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Go ahead, Colleen.
Thank you. The 2021 tax levy for this bond issue is established at $686,400, and the village is in a position to abate $150,000 of this levy from the village's surtax capital projects fund. The net levy will be $536,400 for this bond issue. The debt service items appears as part of the levy for the Tinley Park Public Library. The abatement items were provided at the Committee of the Whole meeting held prior to this meeting. This ordinance is eligible for first reading as well.
Thank you. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item number 17, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Item number 18, trustee Sullivan.
Thank you again. Consider ordinance 2021-0-082 abating all of the 2021 tax levy requirements as provided for in the bond order dated June 5th, 2013, in connection with the issuance of $11,340,000 general obligation bonds, Series 2013 of the Village of Tinley Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois.
We have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you.
Thank
Go ahead,
you.
Colleen.
The 2021 tax levy requirement for this bond issue is established at $990,250, and the village is in position to abate $640,250. Am I saying that right? Wait, $640,250
Yes.
of this levy from the following sources and amounts. The abatement funding sources go hotel, motel, tax fund, Oak Park Avenue TIF in the amount of $396,100. Surtax capital projects funds at $74,361.74. Water and sewer fund, $141,457.21. Stormwater management fund at $17,695.77. And the Main Street South TIF at $10,635.28. The net levy for this bond issue will be $350,000. The abatement items were provided at the committee of the whole meeting held prior to this meeting. This ordinance is eligible for first reading.
Thank you, Colleen. Any questions for item number 18?
Roll call for item 18, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you. Item number 19, trustee Sullivan.
Thank you. Consider ordinance 2021-0-083, abating a portion of the tax year 2021 Village of Tinley Park property taxes extended for 18501 Convention Center Drive, Tinley Park, Will County, Illinois, development incentive agreement for the Tinley Park Hotel and Convention Center.
So moved. So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Thank you. Go ahead, Colleen.
In July 2017, the Village of Tinley Park entered into agreements with the Elementary School District 159, Rich Township High School District 227, and the Harp Group, Inc., related to the hotel property located at 18501 Convention Center Drive and attached to the Village's Convention Center facility. The Harp Group purchased the hotel property and requested assistance with regard to the significant property tax bill for this location. Under these agreements, the three governments, Village 159 and 227, will abate 50% of the respective government's property taxes extended for the property for a period of 10 years, or a cumulative and collective $4 million in abatements, whichever comes first. The ordinance represents the fourth year of abatement, and a copy of this ordinance will be filed with the Cook County Clerk. The two school districts will provide similar direction for the respective abatements to the Cook County Clerk. The abatement items were provided at the committee of the whole meeting held prior to this meeting. This ordinance is eligible for first reading.
Thank you, Colleen. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item 19, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Colleen, do you want a break on one?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I got it.
Motion carries. Item number 20, trustee Sullivan.
Consider ordinance 2021-0-084, abating a portion of the Village of Tinley Park tax year 2021 property taxes extended for 8451 183rd Place, Tinley Park, Will County, Illinois. Surface Shields, Inc. Inducement Agreement. Inducement Agreement?
Any motion?
So moved.
You have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead, Colleen.
In July 2017, the Village Board approved Resolution 2017-R-039, adopting an inducement agreement with Surface Shields, Inc. to locate its manufacturing facility in Tinley Park. Under this agreement, provided that the company met or exceeded certain benchmarks, the village would abate 50% of the property taxes extended for the Village of Tinley Park for a period of 4 years. The company has met the requirements of the inducement agreement and is eligible for a tax abatement as provided under the agreement. This ordinance represents the fourth and final year of abatements under the inducement agreement. This ordinance will direct the Will County Clerk to abate 50% of the property taxes extended against this property. The abatement items were provided at the committee of the whole meeting held prior to this meeting. This ordinance is eligible for first reading.
Thank you. Any questions from the board?
Roll call for item 20, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante. Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Colleen, you want one more?
I think we're not
21 we
reading that one.
take.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You're lucky.
I'm done.
You're lucky. Item number 22, receive comments from staff. Nothing, Pat? Hannah? Andrew? Chief? You guys are boring. You guys got anything over here to say? Thanks, Donna.
Veterans Day is coming up, and the village will have a ceremony on that day, Thursday, November 11th, at the Veterans Plaza, adjacent to the 80th Avenue train station, and that will start at 10 a.m. This is hosted by our Veterans Commission, so all are invited.
Thank you. Officer King? Okay. Item number 23, receive comments from the board. Anyone from the board care to comment? No?
I'd like to applaud the board for thinking of starting these meetings earlier,
Yes.
okay? For all of us and for all of them, who've been working all day long as well.
That's what I was going to say. Thank you. Item number 24, receive comments from the public. Anyone from the public care to comment? Yasmin, anything?
Actually, this is my last week with Cash. I was gonna tell you guys after the meeting. It was my last week with Cash, and it was an honor getting to cover the village I grew up in, and I hope to get to do that at my next job that I start in 2 more weeks.
Very good.
Congratulations.
Yeah, best of luck to you.
Next, we have item number 25. I would like to ask the board for a motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss the following. A, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. Or B, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired. Do I have that motion?
I will make that motion.
I'll second that.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. We are adjourned at 7:39 PM, and we will not be coming back, so thank you.